gentlemen, welcome to the morning sprint. I am back, and yes, it's been a while, man. I took some time off. I went to a wedding, one of my friends' wedding. They got married. Super happy and proud for her, and also just took some time to kind of recharge. You know, we're in that holiday season where people can get a chance to do that, and a lot of my co-anchors and stuff, they're getting ready to go on their family vacations, which is a blessing. So I'll be here with you guys through the end of the year. Today we got a jam-packed day of a lot of fun things that I was looking and it caught my eye while I was gone. And specifically this one right here. I want to know what you guys think about this. And if you look at your screen, you're seeing that correctly, man. Is this something that you would try? I put it on my Facebook page asking people, is this something that you would test out or are at all interested in? Yeah, a nacho cheese flavored liquor. I want to know about it. We'll go into the comment section about it. Please drop your comment in this article so we can get to you. Jazzy Jazz is going to read them off when we get to it later on in the sprint. But I would already know, you already know my answer if you know this show by now, and you know that I'm not that big of a fan, but I want to hear from you guys instead. First and foremost, we got to get into some stuff that people are trying to do for the community as far as helping crack down on gun violence. Gun violence has been a major concern for the city leaders in the Star City, and now Roanoke City schools and local legislators teaming up to help stop it. Check this out. Gun Violence Prevention Commission meeting this week, Roanoke City School Superintendent Verletta White presented a draft on an initiative called Community Builders. Is a way to provide positive alternatives to reduce youth involvement in behaviors that lead to gun violence and gang involvement.
We will have options for our students. We want them to be introduced to those options in their middle school years so that they can make those wise decisions when they're at the crossroads before they get to high school.
So in early draft of the proposal, RCPS is asking for $500,000 to launch the program. White says the community builders would begin this summer. Again, I think it's a good deal that we're trying to figure it out. You know, that's the most we can possibly do at this point, because right now gun violence is a big issue in our community. It's something that we need to make sure we do crack on, especially for our youth and our children. Want them staying out of trouble as much as possible. And hey, any little thing helps. So shout out to Dr. White for trying to figure it out, and shout out to all of our city leaders for stepping in and trying to figure out as well. That's always something that we need to be looking out for. Moving on over, man, this is something that we need to keep in mind, especially as we go into the New Year's holiday. Virginia's Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign is underway. Let me get our stuff lined up so you guys can see. Boo shakalaka. The purpose of the initiative is to crack down on drunk drivers this holiday season. More than 1,000 accidents were alcohol-related last holiday, killing 23 people, which is 77% higher than the prior year. So between now and New Year's Day, officers will be conducting a 71 sobriety checkpoints, and nearly 650 officers will be patrolling across the state looking for drunk drivers. Drunk driving could cost you more jail time. It says that it could cost you your life or someone else's life. And that is 100% true, because, again, we all know how devastating that could be, and how upsetting it can be when you realize that someone's bad actions kind of ripped a family member away because they could not, follow the law, or they could not put the bottle down. It's that simple. So if this can raise awareness about the issues that we are dealing with, let's do so, and keep this in mind that when you are on the roadways, your actions can impact somebody else's life. No matter what you're doing, you can't get away with it. I've had so many close friends that have gone out to the bar, had a couple drinks, and thought they could drive home. And the next thing you know, I'm seeing their mug shots the next day. It's not a good feeling. It's not good on your record or anything. And it's definitely not worth it, especially when you're impacting somebody else's life. So please, let's be good this year, guys, especially going into this New Year's holiday. Something that I learned about today that I think is kind of, for me, it's kind of weird, but some people say it is helping their marriages. It's called sleep divorce. This is people who are thinking about not only sleeping in separate beds, but sleeping in separate rooms if you're married. Says that this is where partners are opting to not sleep in, or to not sleep in separate beds, but in separate bedrooms. And they say it's actually helping their marriage. They're talking about how Some people say that there are certain things that each couple do, that whether it's snoring or I don't know what it is. But my thing is that that's always been something that I was paranoid about, as far as trying to get in a relationship and get married, and one day having to share a bed and changing my sleeping habits for that person. I know my mom and dad, they got their own little routine as well. Some people say that it works. Some people, I know they love cuddling. So it's just interesting that they have an official name for it now. It's called sleep divorce. So I think it should be a better name, man. I wouldn't necessarily call it divorce. Is such a negative connotation. So let's try to give it another one. Let's say
all right,
sleeping,
check 2, level 2.
sleep.
And
know,
we are
solo.
coming down
There you
in
go.
3, 2, and
Sleeping
1.
solo in a marriage. There you go.
Welcome to another edition of Aptitude. I am John Appicello, sports director at WSLS 10, and I know we are approaching the holidays, right? So I'm going to try to be fair. I'm going to try to be caring. I'm going to try to be giving in this episode, right? But Patrick Mahomes, come on. Are you kidding me?
Anyone's face.
You're a 2-time Super Bowl champ. You're a 2-time MVP. You're going to complain about a call and throw a tantrum on the sidelines because you didn't win the game? Bag of coal for you, young man. The guy was offside. The issues you have are not referee related. They are talent related, as in you don't have any receiving talent. Go to the GM. Go to the manager, throw the same tantrum, and get a quality wideout who's not a tight.
Wish them a Merry Christmas and thank them for carrying the torch.
I'll go check it again. Hey guys, sorry about that technical difficulty. I don't know why we had something playing during our readout, but we got it now. Okay, so we're talking about the whole situation with our soldiers coming back and being greeted with something that they deserve, such as Christmas carols and stuff like that, and just to show them that they are supported when they're out there fighting for our country. Said church leaders say that this is something that they do every year, and the soldiers say that seeing this type of support from the community makes them proud to serve. All right, moving on to another story, man. This is something that's really cool, guys. So if you like The Voice, get this. We have a winner from our very own area. Winner for season 24, The Voice has been announced, and it is Virginia's very own powerhouse, Rocker Huntley. Check this out. So the singer from Fredericksburg, Virginia, delivered an explosive rendition of Higher by Creed. Huntley will receive $100,000 and a record deal with Universal Music Group. I think this is awesome. It's cool to see that somebody from our neck of the woods is winning. Look at him, that reaction. Look at that reaction. Oh my gosh, it just brings tears to your eyes, because literally this is something that, it doesn't happen every day when you see somebody with local ties get that type of award. But more than anything, you can tell it is deserving, because he worked his tail off and sung a really good song. That's a really cool song that brings us all back to our childhood. We all know it. So, yeah, shout out to him. Congratulations. And I cannot wait to hear some of the music that he makes. All right, guys, moving on to our next deal. We got all type of good stuff happening with our weather. Very cold right now, so make sure you guys have a jacket. But apparently we got some changes coming on, but I'll let Parker Beasley explain all that to you coming up with your Thursday forecast.
Hey there,
We
everyone.
will
I'm
have
meteorologist Parker
options.
Beasley. Here's a look at your Thursday planner. Daytime high gets to about 56 degrees, which is well above average for this time of year. Partly cloudy skies also make a return this afternoon on the first day of winter. It is also the shortest amount of daylight that we'll see all year long, but going forward up until June, we'll have longer and longer days. Now what we're tracking is high pressure, so we'll be warm throughout the next couple of days, but going into this weekend, we'll likely see low pressure move in from the west and bring us rain chances on Christmas Day.
All right, Parker, thank you so much. And if you like the cold weather, you're in good hands, because it's the season right now. 'Tis the season. But yeah, we're not going to have a white Christmas like a lot of people were excited about. But I'm cool with that. You know, some of us got our dusting and stuff earlier last week. But I think most of the snow typically hits after January, in my opinion. So I might have a white birthday. I never know, you know? Moving on, man. If you're feeling lucky, you better pull out those Powerball tickets because get this, nobody has drawn the lucky number Powerball jackpot yet since October. New this morning, Powerball now at an estimated $572 million, says that no one matched all 6 numbers since October. You need to check your tickets right now because the winning numbers are 27, 35, 41, 56, 60, and 16. I need to go ahead and get a ticket. I was talking about that. Me and my coworkers, we just need to go to the gas station, get 5 tickets apiece, and just all make a pack. If we win, we separate it, we divide it out evenly, and man, I'm telling you, a lot of stresses would be solved at this time. No more student loans, no more bills. It all just sounds good. It sounds lovely. So, hey, if you do win, please keep me in mind. If you're watching this, you know, I would love to just hand just one tiny bill your way to see if you can knock it out for me and do it out of love, because what is X amount of $1,000 in comparison to your millions of dollars you're going to get? You know, you don't need that. Moving on, guys. Speaking of Powerball, if you want to try to get your chances, something Insiders has a really cool deal for you guys. And get this, if your scratches are more of your style, 10 News has you covered. WSLS Insiders can enter to win a pack of 25 scratch-off tickets from Virginia Lottery. All you have to do is submit your email. You have until 11:59 tomorrow night to enter. Go ahead and get in on it. And again, if you win, please don't be a stranger. All right, guys, this is the season of giving. And you know, the Angel Tree distribution happened yesterday. It was a really cool experience. Everyone was in the Christmas spirit with the Salvation Army, making kids' dreams come true with a very successful Angel Tree program. So WSLS was there yesterday, along with dozens of other people in the community. Cars lined up. Volunteers delivered all the toys to them. Salvation Army partners with Rail Yard Dogs, so they swung by to hang out and hand out gifts and support a community that supports them.
It's a good feeling, you know. No one should be lonely or alone, and definitely good kids shouldn't not get presents on Christmas. So, you know, that's a good feeling that they can wake up that morning and get something that they deserve.
Thanks to the generosity of people in the Roanoke Valley, they were able to fulfill all of their orders and then some. So, yeah, it's always a good deal to see anytime we can give love to each other, especially going on to people and families in need. Always a fun experience. And speaking of Christmas, man, let's get to this, man. We got to give some shout-outs to people in your Christmas decorations. I told you that I want to give shout-outs to everybody every day that the Sprint is on in the month of December to showcase how awesome you guys are as far as decorating your trees and stuff like that. And we want to get into this one. This is a very special Christmas decoration. I found this on our pennant page. Thank you, Mrs. Angie, for sending it in. She says that many are missing loved ones during the holidays, and our autistic son John passed away 7 years at 7 years ago. From a seizure in his sleep right after Thanksgiving in 2016. So each year since, we decorated his grave for Christmas. Thank you so much, Angie, for sharing that with us, because, again, I can only imagine how hard of an experience that is, but being able to enjoy the holiday and still celebrate with a very special angel, that's always a blessing and something that I think is really cool when you share it with others. This is coming from KPT. She says that Mard, age 2, says that she's having fun with Santa. Look at that. It's a cool little shot right there. Kiddo having fun with Santa Claus. Then this one is coming in from Melissa. She says that Lily is looking for Santa. Look at her cat looking like she's up to no good. Cats are very unpredictable. And that thing looks like it's about to do something they got no business doing. But it's very cute, nevertheless. This is a cool Christmas tree, man. I absolutely love it. This is coming from Bullock. Says that our train tree, if you're looking at it right now, is divided into 4 different layers. It is literally a train. Like, I honestly, this is giving me an idea for my next Christmas tree. and it looks really, really creative. Like a lot of work went into putting that together. I really like that. So shout out to that. Very cool Christmas tree. Another one coming in right now is coming from E.R. Frazier. Very beautiful one as well. I love the color combination. And I like the trees looking real full like that. That is really cool. Check this out. If you love you some candy, man, this is coming from Fraser as well. Out of a Christmas tree. Another cool idea for a Christmas tree. It is very, very creative. So it's always cool to share your Christmas decorations with us. Thank you so much for allowing us into your homes to see what you've decorated and spent so much time on. And again, spreading that Christmas spirit our way. Now, let's get into this story that may make some of you gag, may make some of you like, what in the world is going on with this world? I don't know. Some people will say they tried. Some people I know wouldn't try it. I wouldn't try it, but let's check it out. So this is what's happening. Right here, if you're looking at your screen, it's a liquor bottle. It says, if you ever eaten a Dorito and wish that you could drink it, well, now is your chance. The popular chip company has answered a question that we are frankly flabbergasted anyone would ask. Why not make an alcohol infused with flavors of Dorito? Now, Doritos and the drink company Empirical announced a collaboration on December 12th that they're calling a nacho cheese spirit. Says in a joint press release, the company said that the drink was made by using real Dorito chips and extracting the essence from the vacuum distillation. Says unlike traditional distillation methods, vacuum distillation operates at a lower temperature, preserving the full spectrum of flavors derived from Doritos. Oh, gosh. Anyways. Says Empirical X Doritos Nacho Cheese Spirit doesn't fall into the traditional categories of gin or vodka. Says that it's an uncategorized spirits company, so it allows us freedom to experiment with really interesting flavors and not have to be stuck in a gin box or tequila box or whiskey box. The release says the drink features flavors of nacho cheese, corn tostada, umami, and a hint of acidity. I just, I just don't get it. Spirit opens with umami and tangy aromas of nacho cheese, moving in deeper corn-flavored forward flavors, and the chip to finish with a soft, salty note. Yeah, I'm sorry. Bottles of the unique drink will be available next month for a suggested retail price of, get this, $65. Spirit has 40% alcohol, 42% ABV will be for sale in select New York and California markets. $65, y'all. I don't know about this. I don't too much care for it, but let's see what you had to say in the comment section about the nacho cheese flavored liquor. Okay, so we asked the question, would you try this? So many people had a clever way of saying no. Some people actually said, yeah, I think I would give it a shot. Let's get right. Oh, no pun intended. Look what I just did there. Okay, so here we go. Starting off with, really, it says that if only they made a Funyun flavored. No, thank you. I don't know about that, brother. Moving on to this comment that came in. This person says that they should make a shampoo. That also would not be anything that I would try. Moving on to the next comment. This comment is coming in. They say that this will be like a chip challenge. Yeah, I think, honestly, taking a shot would be a punishment at a party, I think. But, some people like their nacho cheese, I guess, mixed with liquor. This one comes in and says that when you want to taste Doritos while you drink and vomit, it's just the thought of it it's just not cool. This one right here, this person says, this almost made me drink again. So they're not a fan of the idea. Then this person comes in and says that they became so obsessed over whether they could, they didn't stop to see if they should. I am with you on that, Clay. Okay, so these comments came in on my Facebook page. Andrew says that I would try it just to see how it tastes. You have to try everything once in life. Andrew, you are a better person than me because I know where I cannot. The smell of it will probably make me sick. Donna says, nope, with a thumbs down emoji. And Diane came in and says that I would try it, Sample size bottle only. That's understandable. Ooh, girl, you guys are way better than me. And then I will say this on my personal messenger, my girl Val came in and she actually said that, let me get to it. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, wow. She sent me a picture of, she says, to go with my comment on the Doritos liquor, this was my drink I had. So she says, she has a, oh, gosh, she got a Dorito in the glass of, oh, man, I don't even know. Let's get Jazzy Jazz in here to make sense of all of this, okay? So, Jazz, are you with me, girl?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
It's Thursday. Making it through the week.
Dude, okay, so I'm a margarita drinker. You know, I'll do the basic stuff. I just cannot bring myself to try this. What about you?
Nah. I can't get it out with the Doritos-flavored drink. If I want some nacho cheese or Doritos, I'll just eat the bag of Doritos. It does not need to mix with liquor.
Exactly. No, what?
Things is better left alone.
Oh gosh, 100%. And you know, sometimes even when you drink liquor, sometimes just the liquor alone has a flavor or a smell itself that makes me sick. Can you imagine mixing that with a drunk Dorito?
It just sounds like a nightmare.
Oh God.
Can't get down with it.
So tell me, do we have any viewers or comments today?
Yes, we have. Oh, let me check YouTube real quick.
Okay.
So Joe, he said, "Good morning, everyone."
Hey, good morning.
Thanks for watching. And then we had a comment from Val Davies. Forgive me if I pronounce your last name wrong. She posted on our website. She said she's actually tried to drink with the Doritos infused liquor at a place in Blacksburg last month, and she said it was delicious. Overwhelming, and there were other flavors in it, but it can definitely work when done right. That's interesting.
Val, no, girl. That's my feelings, girl. No, Val, no.
I agree with you. I respect it, but I can't agree with you. Not to agree to disagree. Bonnie on Facebook, she just said no.
Yes.
And Robert, he said, "Ill no," with an exclamation point. So I'm with him on that.
Hey, we got so far it's like 1,000 against 2, maybe.
Yeah. It's just, some things are just not meant to combine. I think I've seen a lot that recently where it's unusual flavors are made into this weird combination or an unusual combination. Like I remember I saw when I first started working at WSLS 10, I saw an article and I wrote up an article about macaroni and cheese flavored ice cream.
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Nope.
If I'm craving mac and cheese, I'm just going to eat mac and cheese. You don't need to mix it with ice cream.
Exactly.
I'll just get myself a bag of chips.
Hey!
Mix it up.
Exactly.
That's my opinion, and I respect anyone who is a fan of this sort of food and just
yeah. So
take it rich.
You guys take a shot of your Dorito flavored vodka, whatever it is. I will have a nice margarita. I will say maybe a flavored. Nope, I wouldn't even say flavored hot Cheetos. Things are just not meant to, like you said, mixed together. And I'm like, I'll be good with that.
Yes, exactly. So I'm with you on that.
Do we have any more comments or anything, girly?
That's it for today. But I also wanted to tell our viewers about our insider sweepstakes which Daphne mentioned. This is a nice opportunity to win big and win holiday scratchers from the Virginia Lottery. We're giving out a pack of 25 holiday scratchers to a lucky insider. Again, it's completely free to sign up, and it's always easy. It'll take you maybe 30 seconds. All you really need is your email, your name, and your last name, and just different information to make an account. Super easy. Just head to WSLS.com to do so. The contest closes tomorrow at 11:59 p.m., so make sure you guys sign up.
Perfect. All right, Jazzy Jazz. Thank you so much, girlie.
Of course.
All right. Bye. And I will say Val just came in and says, girl, I'm the female Andrew Zimmerman when it comes to food and drinks. Girl, more power to you. I'm going to let you do that because oh man, just the thought of it is still making me kind of like queasy inside. Either way, thank you guys so much for joining us on this edition of the Morning Sprint. We had a good time. I told you it was jam-packed. So many different news stories that you guys need to be in the know about that's happening in our later newscast and online at WSLS.com. I'll be live in the noon anchoring that. We're going to be talking about a couple of things, the latest with the Israel-Hamas war. Obviously, that's an awful situation. Just some things that Governor Glenn Youngkin is trying to do to help out Virginians, but also an exclusive interview. Our reporter, Thomas Mundy, was in touch with a couple who unfortunately got in a really bad head-on collision crash. Both of them are alive, thank God. One of them, the boy, he made it out and he's still recovering, but I think Lauren, who I think is his girlfriend, is still in a medical coma. So tonight at 6, you're going to be able to hear from her parents on her condition and what happened that night and all that stuff. So we're following closely the stories that you guys want to know about, the details you want to hear about and read about. It's all going to be on our later newscast and online at WSLS.com. We'll see you back here again tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. WSLS.com for the Morning Sprint.